Hello everyone, this is Indu. I hope you are doing well. Today is day 29 of our top 100 .NET question series. And today question is what is the difference between authentication and authorization? So authentication means we will check the user identity, like who will be the user with the help of, for example, login and password. And in authorization, we will check which roles or which permissions user have. Let me show in the project. For example, to implement a authorization, we can use a JW token based authentication to verify that user, and after that user will be login. We will use these middlewares. You can see here app.use authentication firstly. After that, we will check app.use authorization. So this is the pre-built middleware that .NET Core will provide. In authentication, he will check the user identity, and authorization, he will check which user have a permission, mainly for what permission that have to access the resources. For example, so let me show you here. When user will log in with the help of username and password. So firstly, we will check that user with the help of first or default. We get that user. If that user will be null, that time we will return invalid username and password. And after that, we will create a new token, and we will add login with that token. Let me show you here. And for example, here we will give the role. Here we can write the authorize this API. If user not login, that time it will give a 401 unauthorized error. And after that it will login. We will add here roles. So get all API only access for the admin. This get by ID. This API will be only accessible for the employees. So like that way I can add it here roles for authorization. Let me continue this. So if you can see here, if you can see here, if I want to access this product API, here I can write the authorized. So it will give a error 401 unauthorized response status 401 means unauthorized. So to log in this, we need to log in here, and for example, I can give here this record in our database. So I can click on here to execute. We continue. So our user will log in here, and this is the access token that is provided here. So here we are using a JWT token with authentication. So JWT token is divided into three parts: header, payload, and signature. In the header, we can save the algorithm information, and in the payload, we can save the user information. Let me authorize here. So now our user will be authorized here. If this user have a role admin, then we can access this API. So let me check again. So again, we are getting error here. Yeah. So we will create a new user with the role of admin because this API only accessible to a admin. Get all API authorize. Here we can assign the roles admin. So we can make a new role here. Firstly, we will register new user here. Here we will give the role admin, and so a user will register successfully. Here we can write Aman and password again we can have. So this user role will be a admin. So now we are able to get product get all API. So we can log in with this token, and now we will able to get all API. So let's check again. So now you can check we are able to get this API, get all API, because here we can write here authorize role is equal to admin. So authentication means we are checking the identity. Authorize means which claim and permission user have. So it's a very important question for .NET interview. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and comment. It's really motivates me to make the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.